Look, I'm in the jungle. I'm in Neverland. No, just kidding. I'm actually at my house. This is just an area, a bushy area that I can hang out in. And I really like it because there's this little clear area right here that I'm standing in. And I can hear the leaves under my feet. And look, there's like bushes. I'm just tall enough that I'm not hitting the top of the bushes, although my Peter Pan hat is. I'm obsessed with Peter Pan right now because I went on a Disney cruise, and yeah, he was there, and he was really cool, and never grow up, so, yeah. Forgot what I was going to say. I remembered now. So, this week on One Quarter Nonsense, the theme is DIY, and since I never do anything serious for One Quarter Nonsense, I'm going to teach you guys how to make one very angry Captain Hook. So, since I have done this myself, made a very angry Captain Hook, and my Peter Pan hat just nearly got knocked off, I am an expert on this subject. I hung out with Peter Pan on my Disney cruise, and Peter Pan was pretty epic. Captain Hook was also on the boat. So the first thing that I went to talk to Captain Hook about, I went up to him and I told him that I liked pirates, and he was very happy about that. But the trick is, you have to tell him you like another pirate captain better than him. Whether you be like 4 years old and you like Jake from Jake and the Neverland Pirates, which is a little kid Disney show. Don't ask me how I know about that, there's commercials on TV. Or whether it be Captain Barbossa, Captain Jack Sparrow, any captain, pirate, anyone really that's better than Captain Hook. Heck, you could even go with the guy from Once Upon a Time. Just don't call him Captain Hook, call him by his real name. So yeah, I told him I did not, or no, I didn't tell him I did not. I told him I like pirates, but I like Captain Jack Sparrow much better than him. And that was really funny, because he impersonated Jack's drunk walk, and I was like, sorry, but I like Captain Jack Sparrow. So, yeah, that's just the first step, though. Okay, so the second step to making one very upset Captain Hook is, if you know who Peter Pan is, and you know who Captain Hook is, you should probably know that Captain Hook is a stinky old codfish, because Peter Pan calls him that all the time. I made a video for my main channel with Peter Pan, and that was really funny because I was trying to explain to him what YouTube is, and I completely failed. But, yeah, he was calling Captain Hook a codfish. So the next time I saw Captain Hook, I went upstairs to where he was, and I told him that I had a message for him from Peter Pan. And I told him he was a stinky codfish, and he got very upset and was talking about, well, they can't talk, but because they're in the suits, you know, with the big head thingies, and it kind of sucks, but yeah, he couldn't talk, but he was making hand motions that suggested he was going to go get Peter Pan. Yeah. So I made Captain Hook mad. Yeah. Oh, and another time, I think, maybe not after that one, maybe after step 3, I can't remember, but he came up to me and he was doing the little I'm watching you symbol at me. I was like...
And if Captain Hook is watching this, you're a codfish! Codfish! Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Can you say codfish to these people?
Yes.
Codfish? Not you, Captain Hook.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay, so then step 3 to making a very angry Captain Hook is you gotta learn to crow. Now, if you don't know what crowing is, it's this special thing that Peter Pan does, and it kind of sounds like a rooster. And I learned how to do it on the cruise, basically just by imitating Peter Pan. And I asked Peter if I could do it with him at Captain Hook. And that was a lot of fun, because as you'll see in this clip I'm about to play from my cruise, it was just funny, okay? Just watch this. Look, I found a branch to sit on, and it's bound to see Whee! Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera around now. It's on my feet. Hello. So, that's all the steps, honestly, to making a very angry Captain Hook. You can add more if you want. You can call him other names. You could even go up to him and yell tick-tock, tick-tock, because of the crocodile that bit off his hand. I had several funny moments with Captain Hook. Besides telling him I like Captain Jack Sparrow, calling him a codfish, and crowing at him. Actually, when I crowed at him, he came up really, really close to me, holding his hook out, and then when he got close enough, he went at me. Sorry, I can't do it very well. I'm holding stuff, and he stomped off because he had to leave, because I was next in line for the next character that was going to be there, and so yeah, he stomped away from me because he was leaving anyways. And he also did the I'm watching you thing at me, like I mentioned, and this is really bouncy. And I'm bouncing up and down. I'm trying to remember, there was one other thing I did. Oh yeah, I went up to him one last time before. I didn't know if I was going to see him again, but I was like, I think somehow on pirate night, we dressed up as pirates one night, and I'm bouncing. I'm going to fall off this thing. I found out that somebody had mistaken one of the waiter guys as my dad's brother. And so we were calling him, Uncle and stuff. And his name was Lubo. So he was Uncle Lubo. And I can't lean against that. My Peter Pan hat's getting knocked off. I'm so distracted today. So Uncle Lubo somehow, for some reason, was saying that he was Captain Hook's dad. So I was like, so does that make me Captain Hook's cousin? So then I tried to make, a peace treaty with Captain Hook. And it didn't really work that well. But, I mean, he was okay with me for a little while. It was really fun. I want to bounce again. I'm going to sit down on this thing. Okay. If I can. There we go. Okay, and, so I went up to him, one time, and I was, what did I say? I told him I respected him as a villain, but not as much else, and that he had to stop chasing Peter Pan because he was a lousy pirate and he was never going to catch Peter Pan. No, I actually didn't say that. But I told him he had to stop chasing Peter Pan because, yeah, and he was, at first he was, ignoring me, and Smee was being all nice to me, and Captain Hook, went over to the balcony and was, pretending like he didn't see me or anything, and then Smee was being nice to me, so Captain Hook came over, and there's a stick right there, and it's really bugging me. But, sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm, hyper right now. I don't know why. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. And he came over and was like, okay, whatever, yeah. He can't talk, obviously, but, he was just kind of doing motions. They can do a lot of emotions through those suits. It's really surprising. But, he was, doing, okay, whatever kind of motions, and he even kissed my hand, and he was being all nice and everything, and then I went downstairs, and Princess Aurora was down there, and I was talking to her, and I was like, so I was just being all nice to Captain Hook for once in the week, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm afraid of pirates. Tinkerbell just told me that he stole her pixie dust, so yeah, I followed this little storyline. I went to Tinkerbell, I was like, did he steal your pixie dust, is that real? And she's like, yeah, now I can get back to Neverland. And so I went to confront Hook about it, and I was the third person in line, and they were cutting it off 2 people behind me, for the next character, and he ran away from me. He legitimately ran away from me. I mean, the stinky old codfish must know that I'm a better pirate than him, and that I'm in league with Peter Pan. Guess that's what you get. He's pretty funny. I mean, I never saw him again on the cruise. He was supposed to be out on the gangway at 3, but we were out at shore on Castaway Cay, or Key, whichever way you pronounce it, and we didn't get to see him, so I never got to confront him, because he ran away from me. But I hope Tanks got her pixie dust back, and yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my little Disney video There's a stick. Look it. Wah! I almost just fell over. Why are there so many bouncy sticks in here? I don't know. But, yeah, I hope my camera doesn't die before I'm done videotaping this. So, this is my little jungle. And thank you for listening to my story. And look at... Oh, there's a tree branch right there. Jack Frost. And that's my drawing I'm working on of Jack Frost, Peter Pan, and I. And... I can't get it to you. There we go. Peter Pan. I just think that those two would go together really well because, you know, they both can fly. And they both like to have fun. They're both young forever. They're both mischief makers. I mean, what better pairing do you get? How many branches are there even in there? It's like a big knot. Is it a knot? Is that what you call tree branches that are all knotted together like that? I don't know. Ooh! See all those little markings right there? Those are from me! I was in here one time with my pocket knife and I got bored. Trees! Trees, trees! If you're still watching this, thank you, because I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm, like, not entertaining at all. Now I'm just being quiet. Okay, I'm gonna end this before you guys